Welcome to The Explainer. So here we are, standing at a massive crossroads for 2026 online business owners. Choosing the right engine to power your digital storefront is arguably the absolute most critical decision you're going to make this year. Get it right, and your business runs like a well-oiled machine. Get it wrong, and well, you're fighting your own software instead of actually making sales. So let's dive right into this showdown between two absolute heavyweights, GoHighLevel and Wix. All right, here's our roadmap for today. We'll kick off with the main showdown, dive into true costs and hidden fees, look at setup speed and security, compare their core features, give you our final verdict, and then, show you how to unlock an exclusive bonus.
Section 1, the e-commerce platform showdown. Let's do a quick credibility check, because we are not talking about overnight startups here. Wix is an absolute global retail giant. We're talking over 282 million registered users globally, with a massive footprint processing north of $10 billion in sales. That's huge. On the flip side, GoHighLevel, or GHL as we'll call it, dominates a totally different arena. It's the absolute powerhouse for over 60,000 agencies, so it operates less like your traditional website builder and way more like a complete business operating system. Moving on to Section 2, true costs and hidden fees. Now, this is usually the most confusing part of picking a platform, right? But we're going to make it crystal clear right now. The crucial point is right here on this pricing table. Check out Wix's model at the top. If you're on their $35 a month core plan, Wix takes a 4% transaction commission on every single sale. Upgrade to business for $85, and that drops to 2%. You only get rid of that commission entirely when you step up to the elite plan at $195 a month. But hey, contrast that with GoHighLevel. Their starter plan is $97 a month, and the unlimited plan is $297. But take a really close look at that transaction commission column for GHL.
It is absolutely zero. None. Nada. We really need to bust this myth right now, because GoHighLevel literally does not charge a mandatory platform transaction fee on top of your sales. Now, just to be fully transparent with you guys, that doesn't mean processing payments is magically free, right? GHL still relies on standard payment gateways, like Stripe or Square. So, you'll still pay the standard card network fees, like Stripe's typical 2.9% plus 30 cents a transaction. But the key here is GHL isn't skimming an extra percentage off the top for themselves. And what's actually pretty brilliant for service businesses is that GHL lets you set up an optional processing surcharge at checkout, meaning if you choose to, you can automatically pass those Stripe fees straight on to the customer. Okay, Section 3, setup speed and security. Because look, having the best features on the planet doesn't really matter if it takes you 6 months to launch, or if your customer data gets hacked. So how does this play out in the real world? Well, with Wix, their AI builder, Aria, literally asks you a handful of questions and bam, you can have a fully functioning store live in about 5 minutes. Zero coding, zero server management. On the flip side, GoHighLevel is an absolute beast of a machine. But, that kind of power comes with some real complexity. Setting up GHL properly, getting all those workflows, pipelines, sub-accounts, and integrations dialed in, it is definitely not a quick weekend project. Most agencies budget around 2 to 4 weeks for this. Plus, let's be honest, a few extra pots of coffee. Many actually end up hiring a specialist just to get it running. And honestly, this brilliantly highlights the peace of mind Wix gives you, especially if you're a beginner. When you launch that store in 5 minutes, you are instantly locked down with bank-level security. Wix handles the whole shebang. You get PCI DSS Level 1 certification right out of the box, which, by the way, is the absolute highest payment security standard in the industry. They throw in a free SSL certificate by default, they manage all the server patching, and they use the strongest commercial encryption available. You are literally doing zero server maintenance. Next up, Section 4, features, products versus services. Now, this is where we really draw a hard line in the sand between products and services. And interestingly, this actually settles a pretty big debate. Yes, GoHighLevel absolutely does have a dedicated e-commerce module. As you can see right here in this 6-step interface inside their dashboard, you can add a domain, add products, set up payments, handle shipping, the works. But while it can sell products, its true superpower is definitely somewhere else. GoHighLevel is just an absolute powerhouse for services. You can manage your Stripe payment methods directly inside the CRM, no jumping between tabs. If you're on the unlimited plan, you get unlimited sub-accounts. That means every single client you manage gets their own completely isolated environment. And guys, the automation is just next level. You can deploy a 24/7 AI voice agent to answer calls and book appointments for literally just over 16 cents a minute. You can even flip on SaaS mode to white label the software and resell it as your very own product. It's wild.
So when we compare their true core strengths side by side, Wix is basically a native e-commerce dream. It natively integrates with ZenDrop for dropshipping and Printful for print on demand right out of the box. It is purpose-built to move physical and digital products as seamlessly as possible. GoHighLevel, on the other hand, is built to run the heavy lifting, advanced operational backend of a business. We are talking multi-step automations, highly custom client pipelines, and really complex lead nurturing.
All right, Section 5, the final verdict.
So, which platform actually makes sense for you in 2026? Well, once you strip away all the flashy marketing hype, the divide is actually incredibly clear. You want to choose Go High Level if you're running a service business, managing a marketing agency, or if your game plan is reselling software to local businesses. It is honestly an unmatched operating system for client services. But if you are a beginner, or if your main goal is just building a standalone e-commerce store to sell products, Wix is the clearer, faster, and way more affordable choice for sure.
Finally, Section 6, unlocking the exclusive bonus. Now, if you are leaning toward that Wix e-commerce path, you're going to want to pay very close attention to this next part. Earlier, I mentioned that just building the store is really only half the battle. You need winning products, and you absolutely need traffic. So how exactly do you get your hands on Store Build AI? You know, that tool that automatically taps into live data, finds the top 20 trending products in your niche, writes the descriptions for you, and connects fulfillment right inside your Wix store?
Okay, here is the absolute most important thing you need to understand today. You literally cannot get Store Build AI by just going to the public Wix website. No way. You also aren't going to find that $3,000 traffic mastermind from the Shopify super affiliate sitting on their homepage. They do not exist there. These are highly exclusive, totally off-menu bonuses that are only triggered through one very specific pathway. You can only unlock all of this incredible value by using the exclusive affiliate link that we've provided. When you secure your Wix core plan through that specific link, you get the hosting, you get a free custom domain for your whole first year, and this is the big one, you automatically unlock Store Build AI for free to handle all your product research. Plus, you get that entire $3,000 mastermind training teaching you exactly how to drive traffic to your brand new store. It is essentially an entire business in a box. But again, I can't stress this enough. You have to use the affiliate link to claim it because it's completely inaccessible anywhere else.
And that wraps up today's explainer. You've got the facts now. You've seen the true costs, the security setups, and the exact features that really separate these two giants. And of course, you know exactly how to unlock those hidden e-commerce bonuses. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Which path are you going to choose to build your 2026 online business? Are you going to build a massive agency empire with GoHighLevel or a product powerhouse with Wix? The choice is entirely yours. Click the link to take action and let's start building today.